Kwame Brown might be the saddest can't miss story in NBA history, and it's not just on him. Even Michael Jordan at that, it's on both. Think about the gap here. In high school, Kwame Brown stood at 6'11", insanely mobile, averaging 20 points per game, 13 rebounds, and almost 6 blocks a night. Scouts were calling him the next Kevin Garnett. ESPN literally wrote the next big thing in writing about Kwame Brown. Then the Wizards, headed by Michael Jordan, make him the first high schooler ever taken #1 overall in the NBA draft. Unfortunately, that comes with Hall of Fame expectations before he even unpacked a bag. But here's what those scouting reports didn't measure. This was a 19-year-old who grew up in poverty, homelessness, abuse, watching his brothers go to prison, never even lived alone. The Washington Post detailed him eating Popeyes for every single meal, not knowing how to use a dry cleaner, never having spent a single night by himself in an apartment. And Michael Jordan dropped that kid into the NBA, then tried to toughen him up by publicly humiliating him, calling him soft, questioning his heart, using a trauma survivor as a prop in a comeback tour. That's not old school leadership. That's what we call malpractice from a so-called GOAT. But here's the other side of the equation. Fast forward 20 years and Kwame Brown finally finds his voice on YouTube. And who does he unload on? Gilbert Arenas, Stephen A. Smith, anybody but the man who actually drafted him, broke him down, and set the expectations he could never meet. That's the tragedy in this whole situation with Kwame Brown. Jordan, the executive, ran him into the ground, and Kwame, the adult, still clings to the victim narrative that targets everyone except the person who had the most power over his career. So was Kwame Brown a bust? On the court, I would say yes. But the bigger failure might be the system and the icon that sold a traumatized teenager as a finished product to us all, and then acted shocked when he shattered that very product himself. What do you guys think? Was Kwame Brown the biggest bust in NBA history? Make sure to comment below and follow FYF Sports on TikTok for more NBA hard facts.